your story will be told. One of the lucky ones who's made his name. One day they'll make you glorious beneath the lights of your deserved fame. And it all comes round once in a lifetime, like it always does. Everybody loves you 'cause you've taken a chance out on a dance to the moon too soon. And they'll say, told you so. We were the ones who saw you first of all. We always knew that you were one of the brightest stars.
Werner Koppel. Justice is standing up against hate and prejudice even when it does not affect you.
Tora Yamani. Justice is being fair and reasonable.
Sarah Weiss. Justice is when we give to charity. This Jewish idea is called tzedakah. We call it tzedakah, and the root of the word tzedakah is zedek, which is actually justice. And I don't think by any means giving to charity equals justice, but I'm saying this because I think that the idea of caring about others and being engaged with others is to me what justice is about. Being able to see our brothers and sisters as ourselves, regardless of whether they're Jewish, not Jewish, black, white. So to me, justice is very much about, do people have equal access, and do people have the same rights as you and I? And if not, ensuring that balance is found.
Alexis Storch. Justice is when somebody is held accountable for their actions, and I think it doesn't have to be about punishment. I think that it can be people coming together to have a discussion. I think it could be self-reflection. I think people need to reflect more on their actions. For me, justice is really holding oneself accountable.
Sandy Mitchum. Justice is everyone having equality.
Nadia Merchant. Justice is being fair to others and everyone being given an equal opportunity to try.
Cassandra Jones. Justice is equality.
Matt Wilbur. Justice is treating everyone in a way where you're respecting the things that they need. I don't think it means treating everyone the same. It means I'm going to meet your needs, whatever they are, and it may mean I'm going to be hard on you. It may mean I'm going to be easy on you, but I'm going to meet everyone's needs and try to make them the best person they can be.
Carla Hall. Justice is the golden rule, so treat people the way you want to be treated.
Robert McClendon. Justice is freedom. I think that freedom is the most powerful right that you have. And once it is taken away from you, everything is taken away from you. You lose it all.
Carolyn White. Justice is following the laws that are set forth, so that people are arrested for their wrongdoings. Justice is people of color being treated equally no matter where they are. Just as simple as that.
Mary Clark. Justice is helping others without any reward.
TJ Whitehead. Justice is, when somebody has done something wrong, take them to court and see if it could not be resolved through the judicial system.
John Wagner. Justice is being treated fairly against all odds. If we work hard and help others, then people will do the same for us. Jack Hustwit. Justice is doing the right thing.
Dean Smiddle. Justice is metered out by the law. If you commit a crime, you suffer the penalty for committing that crime.
David Montag. Justice is righting wrongs and doing the right thing and speaking up when it's maybe unpopular to do so to defend what's right.
Brad Wenstra. Justice is equality and equal treatment for all. Justice also goes along with being fair in the old Bible saying, treat others as you wish to be treated.
Justin Barton. Justice is the law. If you commit a crime, justice will be served. Justice is being accountable for your actions by taking the blame and the consequences for whatever wrong you have done. Now, when it comes to the military and in the Army, justice surrounds one single place, the United States of America. And justice to me is, if anybody in this world outside the United States decides to hurt us in any way, shape, or form, then Uncle Sam and the branches of the military, such as the Coast Guard, Marines, and the United States Army, we are going to give you justice, because you don't mess with this land at all.
Robert Morris. Justice is being rewarded for good behavior and being punished for bad behavior.
Jack Hustwit. Justice is doing the right thing, and it is also about trying to find justice in doing the things that you do. In Vietnam, I quickly became aware after I was there that it was not a good thing for us to be doing. And so I found justification in my actions by protecting my friends and making sure that many American soldiers went home.
Kyle Worthline. Justice is a way for someone to prove their point. Most of the time, it comes out to be negative. I know justice can be also positive because our justice system and things of that nature. But justice to me is someone saying, I told you so, to put it in plain words.
Rick Patterson. Justice is fairness for all, regardless of social status.
Robert Paul. Justice to me is honesty and truth. There is only one truth. The most honest truth is Jesus Christ. He is complete truth, complete justice. If we would live in accordance with the Christian ideals and not someone's interpretation of the Christian ideals, going straight to Jesus and saying what is the truth, and the total truth is Jesus Christ. If we really listen to him, we can learn so much.
Private Bill Fee. Justice is a system of laws or belief system that treats everybody equally,
no matter what their skin color is, no matter what their socioeconomic status is, so that everyone is treated the same and that everybody has the same rights.
Jeannie Drumgoole. Justice is all about people being treated equally.
Keith Maupin. Justice is being held accountable for what you do.
Lawrence Daybeck. To me, justice starts with wisdom, which to me means you know the right thing and you have a lifestyle that's not perfect, but you consistently do the right thing. But somebody who is wise knows and does the right thing. And if we apply wisdom to relationships, when you do the right thing for other people, that's justice. So justice is taking care and ensuring all people have the right thing done for them. It is the way to ensure even people who commit crimes also have the right thing done for them. And that would be whatever a judge or jury would assume a proper consequence. So justice is wisdom applied in relationship with people.
Sister Rosemary Dybel. What is justice? It's a very hard question. As a teacher, at one point we were asked about the state's tests, and we tried to teach the Indians, but the tests were unfair because they talked about things only white kids knew, and the Indians had no clue. I viewed that as a form of social injustice.
Anne Breen Tomolo. Justice is when you look at how things happen in life and make sure society is equal for all people. When someone is not given equal opportunity, they should somehow be compensated or recognize that something bad happened to them. Justice is defending people who are victims and making sure that the right thing happens to them and make sure the right thing happens in the world. So there is kindness, respect, and goodness in how people act with their business and how they interact with other people.
Sister Damian Griesmer. Justice is allowing people to be who they want to be, being supportive, not judgmental. Those are the things that I would say define justice. We have to be so careful not to judge people. It is not fair. What do we know to judge? How can we judge? We know so little to be able to judge. If you look at the history of people, our nuns, the students I have worked with, some of the kids I've had that were hard to deal with. When you find out some of the things that they were dealing with, abusive parents and things like that, justice is being non-judgmental and open and receiving people.
Edward Bonfiglio. Justice is always doing what you think is right. Don't be the person to just stand by. You see injustices every day. You see someone drop $1 or a kid getting picked on for no reason. It's always good to stand up and say, what is the point of making some kid feel bad? There are injustices every day that you can't fix, but it's the small things. I didn't really think about this before I joined the military, but it became more clear in the military.
Kelly Skelton. When I think about justice in the context of my work, mostly what I think about is that the veterans gave themselves up to protect us and to protect our freedoms. They gave their time away from their family, and they risked their own lives. I find it to be just to take care of them and to try to make things work.
David Montag. Justice is the difference between right and wrong and standing up for what is right and what is good in society. The legal part of justice is guilty or innocent and things like that. In broad spectrums, it is just doing the right thing every day, recognizing and standing up for everything that is right or injustices that you think need to be dealt with, because you think they are wrong. Justice is that concept to me.
Brad Winstrup. Justice is equality for all and equal treatment for all. Treat others as you want to be treated. If everyone does that, then we are fine. Plain and simple.
Sister Joan Krim. Justice is giving each one his or her due.
Michael Kays. Justice is emotional closure, like trying to find out who I am, where I came from, and maybe asking the question, why did you put me up for adoption? I was actually able to track down my birth mother and father. About 4 years ago, my wife and I flew to Asia for the first time to meet them, and for me, that is justice.
Sister Mary Aquinas. Justice is giving to others what is due to them. It is being sure that we are treating people equally and being fair. Justice is always keeping in mind the dignity of human persons and treating them accordingly, whatever the circumstances.
Hasib Chemizer. Justice is giving people the rights they deserve. If we can give people the rights they deserve, it means we are serving the justice of the people.
John R. Sansaloni. Justice is being charitable. It is consideration for other people, how they feel and who they are. It is respect for others, understanding where they are coming from, not just your own selfish viewpoint. Justice is trying to put yourself in their shoes, as a good teacher will always try to meet their students where they are.
Peter Kaspersky. Justice is, let me say it perhaps from another angle, what justice is not. Justice is not revenge. I think that for a large part of my life in the United States, as I am realizing what was going on with my uncle, what was happening to him, I could say I wanted revenge. I wanted to find out the people who were responsible for all of those crimes. During my first trip to Poland, after Poland became free in April 1989, I realized that it is not my place, so maybe justice is a divine intervention. Maybe justice is a divine responsibility. I think justice does not belong to me, but speaking in truth, I guess is.
Otilia Fernandez. Justice is about the opportunity to be free, to believe in your God, to pursue your interests, as long as they do not collide with the interests of other people. Justice is the ability to worship, to have a family, to work, to travel, to exist in freedom. That is justice, and everyone should have justice. Not only whom the government thinks should have justice. The government is there to service the people, not the people to service the government.
Yesenia Natalie Luz Galindo. Justice is the equality and respect for every person despite having different colored skin, different languages, and different social statuses.
Luana Nikifor. Justice is when people treat you the way they want to be treated, and when you treat them the way you want to be treated. It's when you abide to a set of rules. Victor Nikifor. For me, justice is about fairness in a very broad sense. A just society is a society that requires equal opportunities for everyone.
Geraldas Zeringas. Justice is having the same options, immigrant or not.
Lemma, Corey. Justice is everyone being equal to each other and everyone having the same opportunities, same rights. Justice should not be blinded by your background or religion. So for me, I think justice is being fair and being able to have all the rights and opportunities that everyone else can.
Marisela Garcia Galan. Justice is being treated like a human being along with others.
Brian Wagner. Justice is doing what is right.
Becky Jones. Justice is encouraging people to do the right thing and making sure that other people do the right thing, being fair and kind to others so everyone can be happy.
Brian Wagner, a voice for the migrant farm workers. Justice is the H-2A program, where the employee is protected and the employer is protected so that there won't be any abuse.
Bruce Bowden. Justice is a human invention that tries to make people accountable when they harm another person. At times, being a human invention and not a divine invention, that we humans are imperfect. So I think, as long as humans are administering justice, that justice will be imperfect.
Kyle Worthwine. Justice is the ability or the privilege to do something. Justice is doing the right thing.
Anthony Smith. Justice varies. Some people think that justice is based on who you are, because everybody is not treated the same. Sometimes it is if you're male or female, if you're tall or short, if you're black or white, old or young. So the justice system is not a fair system. It says that it is fair, but it's not.
James Drumgold. Justice is the equal application of the law to all citizens and the equal treatment of all citizens by all other citizens. Without justice, you have anarchy and you will have a very unstable situation.
Shakila Ahmed. Justice is very simple. In the words of Prophet Muhammad, one is not a believer until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself.
Harwana Fayaz. Justice is about the treatment of oneself and others with proper manner regardless of the religious and social distinctions. Justice can also mean participation, contribution. I guess for a writer, justice is much more about honesty of her voice in telling stories that matter to her, to her nation, to her country, and to the people around the world. Justice is in our voice.
And they'll say, told you so. We were the ones who saw